Good morning to everyone. So, after having concept of resistance, you might be thinking that what is the need of the resistivity? रेजिस्टेंस पढ़ने के बाद आपके दिमाग में ये बात आ सकती है कि ये फिर रेजिस्टिविटी की क्या आवश्यकता आ गई. Now consider an analogy that will help you to understand the concept of the resistivity. Consider that this is a conductor of length 2L, area of cross section A, and having resistance X. Right? What is the length of the conductor? 2L. Area of cross section A. Resistance X. We have another resistance or a conductor of different material of same length, same area of cross section. But since the material is different, the resistance of this conductor is 2x. Now tell me, what will be the resistance of the conductor B if its length is reduced to half? Since the length is reduced to half, the resistance will also be reduced to half. That is 2x over 2, that is x. It means two conductors having different dimensions can have same resistance. So how will you compare this property since two different materials having same resistance? Then how will you differentiate them on the basis of their conductivity? टू मटेरियल्स को आप कैसे डिफरेंशिएट करोगे जब उनके रेजिस्टेंस सेम हो गए तो उनकी कंडक्टिविटी भी सेम हो गई क्या? सो हियर इन्वॉल्व्स द रोल ऑफ रेजिस्टिविटी. आओ देखिए, लेट्स सी. कंसीडर देयर इज अ कंडक्टर of length L is equal to 1 meter, area of cross section meter square, then let us calculate its resistivity or resistance. R is equal to rho into L over A. Substituting the values of length and area of cross section, we have R is equal to rho into 1 over 1. Length is 1, area of cross section 1. That is rho. So resistance of a conductor will be equal to its resistivity provided its length is 1 meter and area of cross section is 1 meter square. And this is the definition of resistivity. If there is a conductor whose length is 1 meter, area of cross section is 1 meter square, then its resistance R will be equal to rho into L over A. Substituting the values of length and area of cross section, we have R is equal to rho. Resistance is equal to resistivity. Kabul. When the length of the conductor is 1 meter, area of cross section is 1 meter square. So you can define resistivity as the resistance of a conductor whose length is 1 meter and area of cross section is 1 meter square. किसी कंडक्टर का रेजिस्टेंस उसकी रेजिस्टिविटी कहलाएगी यदि उसकी लेंथ 1 मीटर हो और एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन 1 मीटर स्क्वायर हो, यानी विच हैज ये जो डायमेंशन है लेंथ और एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन ये 1 मीटर 1 है, यूनिट है. लेंथ इज ऑल्सो यूनिट, एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन इज ऑल्सो यूनिट. तो रेजिस्टेंस ऑफर्ड बाय अ कंडक्टर ऑफ यूनिट लेंथ एंड यूनिट एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन is called its resistivity. It is also known as specific resistance. Resistivity को resistance भी specific resistance भी कहते हैं. Now let us find the SI unit of the resistivity. R is equal to rho into L over A, or rho is equal to R into A over L. Substituting respective units. SI unit of the resistance is ohm. Area of cross section is meter square. Length is meter. So SI unit of resistivity is ohm into meter. Ohm meter. So what is SI unit of the resistivity? Ohm meter is the SI unit of resistivity. Now resistivity depends on the nature of material. Different material have different resistivity, whether they have same length, same area of cross section. But since they have different material, the resistivity will also be different. So resistivity of material of a substance depend या कंडक्टर की resistivity depend करती है material पर. And number 2, temperature. Resistivity in general increases when the temperature of the conductor is increased. If temperature बढ़ेगा तो resistivity भी material की increase हो जाती है. But resistivity does not depend on the length, does not depend on the area of cross section. Length पर depend नहीं करती, area of cross section पर depend नहीं करती. If you have copper wire of different length and different area of cross section, the resistivity will remain constant. Whatever be their length, whatever be their area of cross section, चाहे उसकी length अलग हो, area of cross section अलग हो, resistivity तो constant ही रहेगी, because the two dimensions, that is length and area of cross section, are also constant. combination of resistances. In electric circuits, two or more resistances can be joined in two ways. Number one, in series, and number two, in parallel. We shall find out the effective resistance or resultant resistance of the combination when two or more resistances are combined in series or in parallel or in both combinations. Consider, these are the three resistors having resistances R1, R2 and R3 respectively. And you can see that they have been connected one after the other consecutively. So if two or more resistances are connected end to end, one end to end consecutively, such that same electric current will flow through them, the resistances are said to be in series combination. यदि किसी इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट में टू और मोर रेजिस्टेंसेस कैसे जोड़ दिए जाएं? वन आफ्टर द अदर, एंड टू एंड, कॉन्सिक्यूटिवली, एक के बाद एक, सच दैट, और क्या हो, सेम इलेक्ट्रिक करंट फ्लो हो उनमें से. If I is the current flowing through this resistor, I will be the current flowing through this resistor, and I will be the current through this resistor. Then you would say that these resistors have been connected in series. So consider karo that there are three resistors R1, R2, R3 are connected in series. And this combination is connected to a battery of V volt. Such that when key is closed, electric current flow through the positive terminal to the negative terminal, and since they have been connected, same electric current flow through these resistors. Let I be the current flowing through the R1, I be the electric current through the R2, and I will be the electric current through R3. Now, V is equal to Ri. The current flowing through each resistor will be same. But since they have different resistance, the potential difference across each resistor will be different. इन सब में बहने वाली करंट तो सेम होगी, लेकिन क्योंकि इनका रेजिस्टेंस डिफरेंट है, इसलिए हर रेजिस्टर के अक्रॉस जो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस डेवलप होगा वो अलग अलग होगा. और दैट विल बी कैसे होगा? अकॉर्डिंग टू फॉर्मूला या रिलेशन V is equal to Ri. Let potential difference across R1 be V1, potential difference across R2 be V2, and the potential difference across the resistor R3 be V3 respectively. Consider करो, suppose कर लो कि R1 के अक्रॉस जो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस डेवलप हुआ वो V1 है, R2 के अक्रॉस हुआ V2 है, R3 के अक्रॉस V3 है. If a voltmeter is connected across point PQ and it shows potential difference to be V volt. P और Q के अक्रॉस अगर हमने क्या कर लिया, एक वोल्ट मीटर लगा दिया और उसकी रीडिंग सपोज कीजिए V आती है, then it means V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So जो टोटल पोटेंशियल है V for P और Q के अक्रॉस, that will be equal to the sum of potential differences across R1, R2, R3. Now, resistance of each resistor is different, therefore V1 will be equal to R1I. Its resistance is R1, current is I. V2 will be R2I, its resistance is R2, current is same I. V3 will be equal to R3I, potential difference across R3 will be V3 and that will be equal to R3I. Now, total current flowing through this circuit is I. Total potential across PQ is V. The total resistance of all these three resistors B are S. S means equivalent resistance in series combination. Then total potential will be equal to total resistance or equivalent resistance into total current. Substituting this value in this relation, we have RSI is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, or RSI is equal to R1I plus R2I plus R3I or RSI is equal to I into R1 plus R2 plus R3, or RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So when two or more resistances are connected in series, the total resistance, which is also known as equivalent resistance, is equal to the sum of individual resistances. If the value of R1 is 2 ohm, value of R3 is 3 ohm, value of R3 is 4 ohm, then total resistance of the circuit will be equal to 3 to 5 plus 4, that is 9 ohm. So अगर रेजिस्टेंसेस सीरीज में हो तो जो टोटल रेजिस्टेंस होगा उस कॉम्बिनेशन का वो आप कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? दैट विल बी इक्वल टू द सम ऑफ इंडिविजुअल रेजिस्टेंस इन series combination. That's all today's.